Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out today's video. So today we're going to be taking a look at some more Blizzard Lalo in Legend League. So I had some requests on a few different style bases, so I looked for the raids that had those, and basically I got a request for a lot of diamond style bases, so I found most of the diamond bases I think I had live recorded, and I added that to this. But I'm usually just going for two things. Like everything in Clash, you're going for pathing and value with the blimp, right? Whatever gives you the most value with the wizard blimp, and whatever creates easy pathing for, my Sui and my Lalo portion of the raid. That's it. And Blizzard Lalo for me is like the easiest form of Lalo because it gives you such an easy funnel for both your heroes and or your Lalo portion of the raid, because it just blasts out like a huge chunk of a base, and then bam, there you go, there's your easy funnel. Because whenever I'm doing classic Sui Lalo, the thing that used to really hang me up because I wasn't very experienced is when the king and the queen wouldn't go the same place. Like I'd want them to both enter into a compartment and they wouldn't. Now there's times that I don't want that. I want them to enter different compartments, but when you want them to and they don't, that's when it's the absolute worst. And with this, it's really easy to control where your heroes are going to go based on what you get for value with your Blizzard. So anyways, on this one, I blizzed the back end, I suied the town hall, and I'm going to just Lalo what's left of the base, and it's not much. Like you see here, there's only one scatter and one inferno left at the end of the Blizzard and the Sui. The only thing I think that people will struggle with if you're trying this for the first time is time fails, because it takes a long time for the Blizz, it takes a long time for the Sui. Like you see here, there's only a minute 4 left in the raid, and I'm just now starting the Lalo or getting the Lalo going, probably 1 minute 10 left or something like that. So the only thing I would say is be aware of the time fails. Start the Lalo when your Sui is still going, but doesn't need as much attention. Let's just say it like that, right? Like you don't have to like worry about the queen ability or something. As soon as you know the Sui's got the value you want and they don't need your undivided attention, just start the Lalo. Just go. So anyways, yeah, here goes the balloons here, just moving through what's left of this base. And no spells for the back end, so the time here is going to be close, especially because I started it so late. But yeah, it is going to work out in the end. Spoiler alert, this is going to be a triple. So really enjoying the strategy in Legends right now just because of the style of bases I'm seeing, which is a lot of rings. But all right, let's look at another raid. Okay, so here we have something of a ring base. Now, I've been seeing a ton of these. I feel like ring bases are just making a huge comeback in Legend League, and Blizzard Lalo is the best way to exploit these bases, in my opinion. So, or Blizz Dragons, just Blizzard in general, because you can get so much value. But on this particular raid, I'm coming into the scatter and the inferno. I really want the town hall, and then anything else I get beyond that is a bonus. So that's my focus here. I'm envisaging the scatter and the inferno because I do not care. I want the town hall first, then we will work on getting everything else second. So there we go. And it looks like we're going to end up getting the scatter shot as well, which is why the strategy is so crazy strong. But okay. So now we just need to create a little pathing for the heroes after we deal with the CC. So I pull the CC up with an archer. Gonna put the baby drag down to kill that hound and poison it when it's about ready to pop. Because the hound kills the archer, the ice golem need to be pulled over. So I use the wizard to pull it over. Here we go. Or I use the bowler. There it is. And just kind of waiting for this to get to a place where I know it's going to be taken care of and I can start the hero portion. So here we go. Queen's going to go down first. And I just want to make sure that baby drag was going to go that direction. So if I started the queen a couple buildings down, that I knew she would go to the 9 o'clock side of the base. The yak has broken through the wall. He's going to tank for the queen, which is very nice. Yak is probably my favorite pet of all the pets. I just love the yak so much. Anyways, we're going to bring in the RC to support the king and queen as they work down the side of the base. And I'm just going to start the Lalo now because I know that I do not need to babysit these heroes anymore. We're already down to like a minute left in the raid. So I'm just starting the Lalo. Just forget it. Let's go. The heroes will figure it out. They'll get it done or they won't. And we'll just have to make it work either way. And there's really nothing down there that's like super dangerous gonna really stop the heroes from getting the value I need them to get. And I got the Lalo coming in from the 3 o'clock side to support them anyway. So just freezing up that scatter shot and the queen because those are really the only major threats left in the base. I tome over them because I could have the tome since the town hall's already down. And yeah, this strategy is just crazy strong. So ridiculous. But yeah, so let's look at another raid. Okay, so here we have a very interesting looking base. I don't know if this is like a super common base or not, but looking at it for the first time, I was like, what do I want to do? Like, how am I going to get the value I want and create the pathing I want? So I stare at the base for a while and I decide, okay, I'm going to come in at 6 and we're going to try to not land it on that bomb tower because that would be basically a disaster. And then we land it on the bomb tower anyway. And here we go. Everything's looking good. Working our way through. I was kind of surprised that the wizards there lived because usually when you land on a bomb tower like that, without a quake, your wizards die. So little pro tip there, if you do want to land on a bomb tower, I think everybody knows this at this point, but if you quake it, the death damage of the blimp will kill the bomb tower before it has a chance to kill the wizards. Otherwise, there's a chance if you don't do that when you land on the bomb tower, the wizards can die to the bomb under the bomb tower. So anyway, so now I've got my funnel. I'm going to send in the heroes. We dealt with the CC, I believe, already. And we're just going to push into the base. We got a wall break going in here. There we go. We're going to use a second wall break to get into that eagle compartment if we can. Trying to funnel for the heroes to make sure they have a chance to go in. And there goes the wall break. Or no, the king just got himself in there. Yeah, I did wall break. Okay. I couldn't tell if I got the wall break in there or not. I know that I tried to, but... Okay, so here we're going to start the Lalo away from the town hall because it's in the core. We didn't get it with the blimp. And this is risky because it's really hard to path the Lalo to the town hall. There's dead spaces all the way around it. But if my queen will get there, then we're fine. And it gets risky here because the queen is taking a lot of damage. And I'm going to have to hit her ability here. Actually, she auto-abilitied there. And then she turns with the RC. They both gang up on the town hall. And it is going to go down. But... yeah. So this is going to be a triple. I think had the heroes, the queen and the RC not ganged up on the town hall right there, I might have been in a lot of trouble. And this probably would have been a 1-star if I had to guess. And I do occasionally still 1-star. So yeah. And we're just going to wait for this to finish and we will move on to the next raid. Okay. And what's next? Alright, so we have another base. I had a specific request if they wanted the town hall on one end of the base and the eagle on the other side, diamond shaped base. So here's another one of those. And just going to watch what we do here. So there we go. We're going to go at the town hall. Gonna be a little close to the town hall there because I took a really poor angle with the blimp, but it was just enough to get inside those walls and still be able to take down the town hall and the Inferno Tower. So we're gonna get the value we wanted here, and this is looking pretty sweet. Little tiny bit of the CC's getting pulled here. Kind of wish the whole CC got pulled, but it's a trash CC, so it's gonna take some time. And we're gonna pull out the what we did get and pick them off with the bowler. We're sending the king and queen. We're gonna wall break into the 1 o'clock compartment so we can pull the rest of that CC, and we'll poison it and take care of that. We're also going to send the RC up at the 12 o'clock compartment, and we're gonna take care of that as well. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Just kind of working our way into the base. Sorry, I had to mute something. It was in my ear there. Just working our way through. I was a little late with that RC, so things are developing slow, as you can see. And I need to start that Lalo soon. So my biggest worry here is not getting the Lalo down fast enough. And so I go ahead and put it down now. There's a scatter in the core there, so I took a weird angle with that Ice Hound and the balloons to try to get them a bigger pack of balloons into that core for that scatter without sacrificing the balloons that I wanted to use for the bottom side of the base. So it kind of worked out pretty good right there. And we need that big pack to path to the second scatter in the core of the base. There we go. And now this is where the raids get tough, is I used all my spells. I still have an air defense, a multi-inferno, and a wizard tower, but we have enough balloons that we are going to be able to overpower those defenses. Actually, there was 2 air defenses, I think, on the back of this base. But we did have enough balloons that we're going to be able to overpower this. So, again, super powerful strategy. Really enjoying it. And these diamond bases are very good for this. I mean, you just kind of got to figure out what you want to sui, what you want to blimp, and once you get that used to doing that and used to looking for those things, it becomes much easier. And this is a whole lot easier to execute than the classic sui Lalo for sure. All right, let's look at another raid. Okay, so we have basically like a traditional box base. This was a very common style of base a couple of Legend League seasons ago. So what I want to do is come in kind of by the eagle with my blimp and land it in the Inferno compartment behind the eagle. And this is why I like bringing wall breakers with my Super Wiz blimp, because I can wall break out of that compartment and get the scatter and the queen as well if I'm lucky. So let's see how this goes. Blimp down, walls open. Got the rage, the invis. The wizards take a nice little split here, and we got the inferno down. We're getting the eagle down, and we're gonna get the queen down, and that is tremendous value. So now I'm like, okay, got crazy value. Let's just sui for the town hall and then Lalo what's left, because after we get the town hall, there's really not much left of this base. So sending everybody in. I got the RC over here to pull the last headhunter and also cut off the defenses there. That way we have nice pathing for our heroes to walk into the town hall. I put a wizard as well to cut off the trash buildings. I was kind of hoping the lassie would do it, but it didn't. So here we go with the troops moving into the base. Kind of slow developing, I guess, but if you look at the time, we have over 1 minute and 40 seconds, and that's pretty decent for what we've been seeing, because it seemed like these things were taking much longer. And notice the king bailed on us. He took the trash buildings, and he's going around the backside of the base. That's why he's not with the queen here. And he's going to go back there and take care of that enemy king for us, I guess. But yeah, it's not what I wanted. I kind of wanted him to go with the queen, but it did work out. So we're going to start the Lalo at the 9 o'clock side of the base and just push our way in. we do have to deal with that annoying sweeper. We do have a royal champion to deal with. I'm going to freeze for her so that the headhunters can get the royal champion down. I don't freeze the cannon. I can't tell you why. I think I just didn't see it. Wasn't paying close enough attention. And yeah, so we did end up getting it though. Took her down. Moved into the base. We are still dealing with the sweeper. There is a multi in the core with a wizard tower, but we're going to go ahead and haste our way through there under tome. And we're going to bring in the last set of balloons at the 12 o'clock to deal with the defenses in that compartment. And we are looking very nice. One really nice thing about the owl is he takes down air skellies. So you saw there, the core brought up air skellies. And the owl was picking them all off. So if I'd seen him sooner, I could have poisoned it, but I missed that. So good thing the owl saved me on that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at, I think, one more raid.
So like, let's
yeah,
keep
there's no fucking doubt about that, son. That wasn't even up for debate.
He's attacking. His fingers are twitching.
Mate, fucking Tiz. Actually, I love Tiz. Tiz. Fuck it, this is the definition of Tiz ADHD. Gets in the car, first thing his brain thinks of. Let's
Yo,
get
I hate that M-Dub. That M-Dub dude pisses me off, man. The other day when he was arguing with me about the giveaway.
Here's the thing. You're so fucking dumb, dude. You didn't even realize he was trying to help you make a better Twitter post that could get you way more followers. But you read that as like negative, right? So you felt like he was picking on you. But
well, I mean,
that's because you're fucking 15 and stupid.
That's it. It's 15, bro. You're 15 at the end of the day. You don't need to be older than your age. You know what I mean?
He was trying to fucking help you, and you couldn't even fucking see it. And I didn't even want to get involved, so I did the popcorn thing. Like, fuck it, I'll just enjoy the fucking watch.
I asked multiple people. I was like, if I was in the wrong, I would have texted him. I was like, yeah, sorry, man. Like, that was really
nobody was in the wrong, okay?
But it's like, next time, I'll
here's what happened.
Next time,
So
here's what happened. Okay, Shaq, listen.
Tell me.
So fucking attention-seeking Stormy is like, I know how to gain Twitter followers. I'll give away 2 bases if you follow and tag a couple of friends. Thing ends at whatever time, right?
Yeah.
And M-Dub is basically like, dude, you look kind of selfish, right? It would be better if you included your teammates, say, instead of saying tag 2 friends, say follow Unfair Warfare and tag 2 friends, right? Like Stormy gets in a fucking huff. Oh, and they go back and forth. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It's like, Christ, man, he was only trying to, and he's right. It would have helped you a ton, right? If you did say that for the Unfair Warfare guys, because then everybody would have been on board with you and shit. But you're too fucking stupid to see that. Oh, don't tell me I didn't do something right. Are you saying I didn't do it right?
Yeah, but
I'm going to fight you on the internet.
I don't think the problem is you took something which was a helpful suggestion to make your thing look less narcissistic.
I mean, I can't edit it at this point. I can't take it down.
No, but I'm just saying, don't take everything as an attack, is what he's trying to say.
Lando, you're doing Legends, right?
Yes.
No, but the reason why I took it that way is because it's like, man, you know how many people do this shit every day?
Because you're 15.
It's like, bro,
yeah, but you know, people do that every day, and everyone ignores it because they don't give a fuck about it because everyone views it as a Gnostic piece of shit.
Yeah, but
and if
that's
you're gonna
why
say
he was suggesting as editing it in a way that is more friendly engagement.
And if you're gonna say, oh, because somebody else did it, that's like me trying out for the NBA and only shooting half-court threes because Steph Curry does it. That's the stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. Don't fucking do that.
No, you know what?